Another live stream. Um, there's not much that I really want to do, so right now we're just gonna play some creative. So yeah, we're just gonna play some creative around, and yeah, this is my birthday stream pretty much. So what happened was yesterday was my birthday. I turned 14 yesterday, so I am 14 now. And so I turned 14, had a pretty decent birthday. COVID really stopped going from anywhere, but we had a really nice party. We didn't eat any cake or anything. We just had like a really just ordered food, ate it at our house. But I got a couple of presents from my grandmother, and um, apparently my mom's gonna get me a present. I don't know what she's gonna get me, but um, I'm gonna ask her if she can get me something, because she didn't get me a gift. She just told my grandmother what to get me, because my grandmother's really nice every year and she wants to buy all the presents. So but yeah, she's a really nice woman. But anyway, so yeah, I had a really good birthday. I did have to go to school, which sucks, but didn't have to go to my wrestling practice. And yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad birthday. It was decent. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a dinner tonight. Um, I don't know how we're gonna do that, but I promise you, if you do watch this video or live stream, because this will be on YouTube for ever unless I delete it, which I probably won't. Anyway, if you do see this, I am going to be doing a 24-hour live stream tonight, Saturday, and Friday. So, if you guys want to watch that, then you can. But yeah, I'm literally gonna get all my friends to watch it. I'm gonna tell them that they're streaming, because usually when I stream, there's like no one that watches, and I'm not complaining, but um, I'm gonna get literally all my friends and just I don't know. I'm gonna play dumb games and just do random crap and have fun, you know, because it's my birthday, so. am back. I am terribly sorry. Sorry for the 3 or 4 minute delay. My grandmother just got here, and I wanted to go see what she got for me. And once again, she got me another present. So, but yeah. So, I'm gonna have a 24 live stream tonight, 24 hours, non-stop, not stopping. I'm just gonna get tons of water, tons of food. I can't continue this live stream. I can do a couple of games and stuff, but I can't continue this live stream for a reason. 2 reasons. One, I think I'm gonna have a birthday dinner tonight because we didn't. So our plan was to go somewhere nice, like a Hachibachi grill or something, where they like cook in front of you and have the fire and stuff. We were planning on going there and doing like a little birthday dinner because we usually do that for me. And my plan was to go and do that, and because of COVID hours, they close at 9. So it was already like 8, I think. I think it literally just about to turn 8. So we were like, we're not gonna get there in time, and by then it's gonna be like 8:20, and we're gonna have like 40 minutes to eat and watch the show. So we just decided to get Taco Bell. So now I think my plan tonight is to have the dinner, and I have wrestling practice tonight. Last night it was my birthday, so yes, I got to take the night off because my mom was like, hey, you can take the night off, it's your birthday. So I got lucky. So yeah, I got lucky and I got to get my night off, but I have to go back to wrestling. So that's the reason why I can't continue live streaming, because honestly, I would just let you guys live stream and watch me on my live stream until I had to go to the dinner, but I gotta work for wrestling. Wrestling is it's a difficult sport, but a fun sport. It's like basketball. Basketball is intense, and with the right amount of training you have to work for it. Everything. Like, I'm not even that popular. Like, see, all this, like, most people are, like, couple of live streamers that I've watched, they were given fame. They were given, likes and comments and, subs. Me, I have to work for that. I don't want people to like, give me 5 gifted subs every day. Like, hey, you worked for it, you get 5 gifts. No, I don't want that. I would appreciate it. I would love that, but I want it to be earned. Like, I want to be earned. I don't want no just given everything kind of thing. Because if I was given everything, I wouldn't be the best. You know? If you're given everything, you can't be the best. The people that work the hardest for it are the best. So, but yeah, that's just a little life lesson, okay? And no one taught me that either. I had to learn that too. That's another thing. I had to learn from the very beginning. Learn the basics before I could learn all the fun stuff and the easy stuff. I had to learn the basics and go from scratch. Or maybe other people could have just started at step 2 and step 3, where I had to start from step 1, where I was literally just going around and visiting my grandma and going to my preschool when I was young. I didn't do anything else besides that. It was nothing besides that. Having lunch and having fun with kids, drinking milk at lunch. That was all me. That's all I did. If I had anything else I could have done during that time span to, I'll make it more boring, but like make it more interesting, it would definitely be the fact that I could have done something better or done something more useful. But I didn't. I just couldn't. So that's the thing that definitely affected me, was I waited too long. I didn't even play sports. Like I played baseball. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying baseball is not a sport. It's just physical. I was never a physical kid. I grew up playing baseball, and I was I was a natural baseball player. If you guys know what that means, I was a natural baseball player. I was, I don't want to brag. I was probably one of the best on my team, or maybe the best. But where was I going with this? So, nothing was earned. Okay, that's the main thing. I was never a physical kid. I was never an active kid. I was an active kid. I rephrase that. I was an active kid, but I was never a physical kid. I was a nice kid that just wanted to have fun in life. And I did. I had tons of fun. And then, I'm not gonna get into the story why I quit baseball, but, then, at the age of 7, it hit my mind, like, I didn't want to quit baseball, but, I wanted to play a different sport. It was baseball every year. I had to wait that one whole year just to play baseball all over again. And I wanted to play more sports. I didn't want to wait a whole year just to play a sport. I wanted to just jump right into playing sports. And I didn't get that chance. So I had to ask my mom if I could play another sport. And I was like, hey, maybe I can do hockey. And my mom was like, you don't even know how to roller skate. You were scared when you were little. We took you roller skating and you were like scared and you didn't want to get on. You could barely roller skate. I was like, yeah, but I could learn. And I was convincing her that I could learn and do all those great things. And so I was convinced that I couldn't play hockey because I couldn't roller skate and I couldn't skate. Yes. And I was scared. I put on roller skates and I did a little bit of ice skating when I was 5. It was like a family thing, and we went ice skating. I didn't do bad. I had to use one of those push rail things to keep me up, and it wasn't bad. I had fun. But it's roller skating that you have to get used to. If you can't roller skate, you're gonna have a little bit of a harder time ice skating. So I obviously knew that I couldn't do that. So I got into football because my dad told me about how he used to play football, and that's when she was like, sure, go ahead. And she was so nervous, my mom, and she signed me up. But I had a great first year. they played me as either a corner or safety most of the time. I didn't do a whole lot, but second year I did a little bit better. I was more prepared. I was a leader that year because all the second year kids already moved up. I was still that second year player where all those other kids were third year players. So I was like a leader to those other people that were just coming in, first year ever. So that year was fun, and I was the center, and my friend Billy Leichner, another kid that still does wrestling with me, he was the quarterback. We didn't have anybody else that was able to outthrow Billy or outsnipe him, and he was the best quarterback, I would say, for the Pee-wees and for micros. I think if he was on the micros, he could have been chosen quarterback on that team too. So, sorry about the loading screen. I have to refresh my game. But anyway, back to the story. So, we had a great season. I played quarterback once at the Montville game. They were trying to change it, so me and Billy swapped, and whatever you want to say. And we had a good game. We won, and yeah. I got into baseball, and after my first year, I went ahead. After my first year, or during the first year, my coach came up to me, the head coach, and said, "You know, your son's pretty aggressive." And he was talking to my mom and me, and he was like, "Your son's pretty aggressive, and I feel like he going wrestling." I wasn't paying attention that much. I was like gazing off into the field and stuff. And he was talking about how I should have done wrestling, or should do wrestling, and how I would be pretty good because I'm a fast learner and fast kid. So he was like, he should do wrestling because his son was doing it too. So I got into wrestling, and I started wrestling with this club in Ledyard. It was the Ledyard team, and then I got into a club after my second year. I got into my club with a guy named Coach Billy, aka Billy Leichner's dad, and I started wrestling with Roughhouse. After my third year, I was learning more moves. I was faster. I was learning faster. I had a couple rough years, my third and fourth year, but it was all piecing together, and my fifth year came along, and I was like, man, this is my third year wrestling with the same coach, and I've improved so much. So second or sixth year comes along, which was last year, by the way, and I was moving fast. I was doing good, and I wasn't doing a lot. I was doing good in the beginning of the year, and one of the kids that always beat me, I was able to take him down once and snap him down. I was like, I'm improving. I'm really improving. So I did really good, and then I got to Vermont and New Hampshire, and I won Vermont. I got first, and because that day was also my birthday, Vermont was also my birthday, I was able to go into the middle school and the bracket that I was already supposed to be in. So I was able to get first in the bracket that I was supposed to be in, and then the bracket that I was able to move up to, I took second. And I was really proud of myself. I got 2 trophies that day, and then we went to New Hampshire, and I won first place, and I had a medal, 2 trophies, took first twice in the same 2 days, and took 1 second. So I was really proud of myself. So then we get to Maine, and this is my first year, I think. Well, was it my first year or my second year? It was my second year going to Maine. So my first year going to Maine in Marshwoods, I took third. It was very close because it was a dumb wrestling match. Honestly, in my opinion, this kid I've beaten before does nothing. He's super frantic and he didn't know what he was doing. It's a tied match. Third quarter, he gets both of my legs and I'm up on his head, and I start spinning around so he can't like get on my head, and I sprawl on him so he can't do anything, and then I spin behind him and I get my two, and I didn't get my two, but I spun around until the period was over. We went into overtime. I took him down in the first 30 seconds, won the match, and then the ref came up to me and said, "You should have never went into overtime, my bad. The other kid won." He said that the kid got 2 points. He never got 2 points. We got tied up 3-3, and he said that he got 3 points right before the third quarter started, right at the end of the second quarter, or period, and he never did. He never got any points. It was tied 3-3. We went into the third quarter. We just danced around, tried shooting shots, and tried feeling out our opponent, and tried to get the win for both of us. And then I won in overtime. 30 seconds into the match or something like that, I won. So he raises my hand. I get my name called on the overtime, or on the overcom, or like the projector thingy, like the voice, the microphone, and they said Ryan Taggart, second place, and I was like, yes, I got second place, and that was what I was supposed to get, because I won 2 technically and lost 1. Obviously the kid that I lost to was better than me, but I won second place, and I was like, nice. And for first, you get a trophy. Second, third, you get giant medals. Fourth, you get a ribbon, a nice ribbon actually. It's pretty nice. And fifth, you get a ribbon. And my friend, she got a ribbon. And the kid that beat me, he took his, oh no, sorry, my bad. Second place got a trophy as well, but it was a smaller trophy. And the kid that beat me, his dad and him are just standing there, and me and my friend, because parents weren't allowed down on the mat, and I don't know how that kid's parent got down there, but we were just standing there, and we were like trying to get our medal and or trophy and just leave. And the kid that I beat, his coach walked up, and remember, the ref already told us that technically I lost for some reason, and we were arguing. We were like, no, I won second place. They announced on the intercom, and we were like, so I did take second. And my coaches were agreeing with me, and I was like, yeah, so I did take second. So I go to get my medal or trophy, and his coach walks behind the table, takes the trophy, and walks away. And I got really mad, so yeah, but I ended up getting a really nice medal. It's still hanging up on my wall, but I'm still proud of it. But I definitely should have won. But yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry guys for talking so much. You probably like, shut up, just don't ever talk again. Like, sorry, but I'm gonna end this stream now, and I'm gonna go do my thing. I'm gonna have to go to wrestling soon, so but I will be back, and I will return to do the 24-hour stream, and I'm gonna invite literally like so many of my friends, and yeah, so I'll update you guys if you are watching on Snapchat. If you want to add me, it's literally all lowercase Ryan, Ryan Taggart, Taggart, and then 16 at the end. Add me on Snapchat. And I'm gonna post on my story that there's a 24-hour live stream, which I already did, but I'm gonna post it again saying that I'm gonna continue it because I do have to throw to wrestling. So, but I will continue it. So, peace to all you guys. Sorry for talking so much, and like and subscribe if you can. So later.